Cardinal Center basketball. Don't foul the jump shooter. I mean, oh wow, that was probably the most anticlimactic ending to a 2 point playoff game that I have ever seen. The Miami Heat go up 2 games to none over the Milwaukee Bucks with a 115-113 victory in in an ending that will be talked about a lot tomorrow on Undisputed First Take, sports radio all over, especially in Milwaukee and Miami, especially in Milwaukee, man. Oh wow, it's whoo, man, it's a lot to talk about. I mean, I'm usually not a guy to talk about officiating, but I mean, the last two foul calls. I mean, in a playoff game, late in the game, usually usually people just, usually officials, swallow the whistle. Not today. Okay, first, the Chris Middleton foul, the Middleton foul against Dragic. I felt that was a terrible call because I felt that Dragic was, uh, I felt that he was vertical. He was vertical. He had his hands up, and I felt that Middleton leaned into Dragic on his way down because that's the officials say that Dragic was in Middleton's drop zone. I believe Middleton's body moment. Middleton sent himself into Dragic on the drop zone. That's just the way I feel. But I mean, they were down three at the time. There was 113, 110. They were down three, about 8 seconds left. No, I'm sorry, 3 seconds left. When they call the foul, Middleton makes all three free throws, 113, 113, and then Jimmy Butler gets the ball, and first Wesley Matthews, D's him up real good, and then clock's running out. Butler has to go up, so he goes up. Giannis comes over as far as help defense, and he comes over and he to contest the shot, and I believe it was his left hand that as Jimmy's coming down, Giannis comes down in his zone. He's trying to contest the shot. He's coming down in his zone, and I think as he's coming down, his left arm makes contact with Butler on the way down. Not his whole body, but his left arm. And the officials call the foul there. Now I believe that was more of a foul than the Middleton Dragic foul, but still, in the playoffs, high pressure moment, you just got to swallow your whistle. That we should be playing overtime right now, but we're not. Jimmy Butler is gifted 2 free throws. He makes them both. I mean, there was no time. There was no time remaining. There was no time remaining to when the foul occurred. There was no time left. So he was gifted 2 fouls. Butler was gifted 2 fouls. He makes both free throws, and the Heat win 115-113. I mean, obviously the officiating is going to take a lot of the attention tomorrow. As far as sports talk and all that. But, I mean, looking at the rest of the game, I mean, the Bucks got to make some serious, and I mean serious adjustments going into Game 3. I mean, just watching that game, the Miami Heat have the Bucks. They got the Bucks shook right now. I mean, I like watching Miami, man. They're a bunch of dogs, and man, and I questioned Jimmy Butler's decision to go to a Miami without another star or not without another superstar going with them. I mean, but this is the best case scenario. It's probably the best thing that could happen to the Heat and the Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, he got the team that he wanted. This ain't Minnesota, where he felt that they were too soft or something like that, or didn't care enough. This ain't Philadelphia where he didn't get along with Brett Brown, and he felt everybody else besides Joel Embiid was soft. This is probably a perfect match made in heaven. You got a championship coach in there, exposure. Of course, you got Mickey Harrison, a great owner for the Heat, and of course you got Pat Riley, I mean, one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, and now turning into one of the greatest. Is he president? Is he president and GM? But he one of the greatest front office people in NBA history. I mean, and you got Jimmy Butler leading a bunch of young guys who play hard. I said for Miami to win this series, they'd have to get big contributions out of Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn, Goran Dragic. They all played well tonight. Jimmy Butler scored 13 points. 13. And the Heat still won the game. Dragic led with 23. Hero had 17. Adebayo had 15 or 16. I think somebody else, Jay Crowder had like 15 or 16 points. It was, 7 guys in double figures. And Jimmy Butler only had 13 after dropping 40 in game 1. And the Heat win the game. Meanwhile, on the other side, you get everything you want out of the Bucks. You get everything everything that feels like a victory out of the Bucks. You get 28 from Giannis. You get, I think, Milton had 26 or something like that. And he did Brooke Lopez had 16. Hill had a good game. I forget who else had 16. I think it was Corver. I gotta check and see that, but it was somebody else that had 16 or 17. You get all of your top guys scoring good amount of points, and you lose. I mean, I just feel the Bucks haven't played that bad in these first few games, these first couple games, but Miami just played that much better. Hey man, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy to even. I mean, the Bucks title favorite in the East. I'm sorry. Yeah, title favorite in the East. Favorite to represent the East in the Eastern Conference Finals. Down 2-0 to Miami Heat, the tough, gritty squad, man. I mean, like I said, I question Jimmy Butler's decision, but he's proven everybody wrong right now. I mean, that's a hell of an effort by him, hell of an effort by those young guys. Great coaching by Exposure. Like I said, I felt that the Heat had the coaching advantage, but obviously you felt that any basketball fan would feel that the Bucks had the better talent. But I mean, the old saying goes, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. I mean, I think the Bucks are working hard, but I mean, this Heat team, they dogs, man. They hungry dogs, man. They scrapping. They scrapping for this. And I just think they got them shook right now. They got the Bucks shook. The Bucks got to get out of that. I mean, and quickly. I mean, I don't feel the series is over yet. I feel that the Bucks should still win this series, but they got to turn a lot of stuff around. They got to turn a lot of stuff around quickly. But let me know what you thought about the game. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff, share, and I will see y'all in the next video.